Everyone, thank you for joining me for this follow along stretching video. So this is great for a cool down after your workout. You'll just need either an ab mat or like a couch pillow or a towel for your knee for this first one, a band, and then you can either use a ball or the wall, or you don't even need that. It's optional for this hip flexor stretch. So we're going to start here with a hip flexor stretch. So we'll be kneeling on either the ab mat or a towel. From there, you want to squeeze in your abs, squeeze your butt. You'll feel a stretch to the front of the leg and the hip. To make it more of a challenge, you're going to put your foot up on the ball or put it up against the wall. And we're just going to hold for 30 seconds here. All of the stretches in this video will hold for about 30 seconds. Most of these you can hold for anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So same thing, you'll want your knee on the pad, and then you can put your foot up on a ball or the wall for an added quad stretch. You should feel this one through the front of the hip. Bringing the arm up overhead also makes it more of a stretch, and we're just going to hold here for 30 seconds. Great, now we're going to go ahead and transition out of this one and we're going to move on to a pigeon pose. So this one is stretching the glute, so the outside of the hip. So I'll give you a couple different options here. This one would be the most advanced. So on the mat, you'll bring one leg in front, trying to get that leg as parallel to the arms as you can. The next one is going to be a little bit easier option. So you'll put the legs in two triangles and then lean over the one that's forward. And the other one is on a box. It's also a great option here, so you want to get a tall box, or a bed works great for this one too. You'll just have one leg bent up on the box and the other leg down straight. So I'm going to show you on the ground for this one, and we'll hold for 30 seconds. You should be feeling a stretch to the outside of the hip. Going down on the forearm just makes it more of a stretch. You can definitely stay up on the hands as well for this one. Then we're going to transition to the other side. So whichever option you're doing, just go ahead and switch legs, and then we're going to hold here for 30 seconds. So from there, we're going to press back into the child's pose. So we'll reach the hands forward, press the hips back over the feet. You should feel a good stretch in the side of the back, the lat area. And then from there, we're going to reach over to the right, keeping that same position. You'll just feel a deeper stretch through the left lat. We'll hold that. And then reach over to the left, same thing. You should feel a deeper stretch through the right lat. And then from there, we're going to reach back to the middle, continuing that stretch and just holding. Next stretch, will come up on all fours, and then we're going to reach one arm under the other hand. This one, you're going to feel a good stretch through the shoulder and through the middle back. From there, we'll just hold. You can rest your head on the ground here, kind of relax, relieve the tension. We'll go ahead and switch sides here. From there, we're going to come up to a seated position. You're going to need your band for this one, or a stretching rope works as well. We'll go ahead and wrap the band around the foot. From there, both legs will be straight. Lean back, get tension on the rope, and then we'll just hold. You want to be feeling a good stretch through the back of the leg here. The further that you pull it toward your chest, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. From there, we'll keep tension on the band and the leg straight, and we'll bring the leg across the body and reach the arm out to the opposite side. You should feel a stretch through the outside of the leg on this one and also through the glute, and we're going to hold this one for 30 seconds as well. From there, we're going to bring the leg back to center and then switch legs with the band. So go ahead and wrap the band around the other foot, and we're going to start with that straight leg hamstring stretch. So getting tension on the band, both legs are straight. You should feel this one in the back of the leg. From there, keeping tension on the band and the legs straight, we'll bring the other arm out to the side and then bring the leg across the body. You should feel this one through the outside of the leg, glute area, and we'll just hold. Then we'll go ahead and transition out of this one. The next one is going to be standing. It is a standing doorway chest stretch. So you'll need to find a door or a wall, and we'll put the arm up on the side of the wall. Elbow is going to be at shoulder height, and then we'll just gently turn away from the wall. You should feel a stretch in the armpit area, chest area, and we're just going to hold for 30 seconds here. Then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Usually the easiest way to do this is just turning around and putting the opposite arm on the doorway and then turning away from it. Again, you should feel a stretch to the chest, armpit area. All right, for the next one, you're gonna need a box, or the wall would work as well for this one, and it's going to be a standing calf stretch. So we'll put our toes up on the wall, the leg is straight, and we're kind of just pressing our weight into it and holding it. You should feel it through the calf, the lower leg. Then we'll go ahead and switch sides. Same thing here, holding for 30 seconds. From there, we're gonna go ahead and transition back to the mat. We're gonna be in a kneeling position. So this first one, we wanna be really gentle with a wrist stretch. We'll have one palm down, one palm up with the fingers facing back towards the knee. First step here would be straightening the arm, and then the next step is leaning back towards the feet. And we'll just hold this one for a few seconds on each side. From there, we'll transition into another wrist stretch. So we'll turn the hand back towards the knee, and then palm is going to be flat on the ground, and then leaning back into the feet. You should feel a stretch through the forearm here, and we'll just hold here for about 30 seconds. Good, then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side, same thing.